Welcome to our channel. Today, we're about to embark on an exhilarating journey into the captivating world of coin collecting, focusing on a specific piece of American history that you might overlook, a mere 1-cent coin from the year 1966. While a common penny might usually hold little to no value beyond its face value, there are astonishing reasons why some 1966 1-cent coins have become extraordinarily valuable, fetching figures upwards of $230 million in the collector's market due to a variety of errors, mistakes, and unique mint mark characteristics that distinguish them from their mass-produced counterparts. So, why are these coins so valuable, and what are the various factors that contribute to their astronomical worth? Let's explore the fascinating narrative behind these small yet mighty pieces of currency. It's essential to recognize that during the 1960s, the United States Mint was producing an enormous quantity of coins to meet the demand of a rapidly expanding economy. The total mintage for the 1966 1-cent coin was in the billions, a staggering number reflecting the booming needs of everyday American transactions. With that scale of production came the inevitable increased likelihood of errors during the minting process. Minting is an intricate operation, and mistakes happen. From issues with the dies used in striking the coins to unexpected incidents in the handling of raw materials, a variety of factors contributed to the unique and sometimes significant errors that turned a simple penny into a collector's prize. Among the most intriguing of these errors stems from what are known as die varieties. A coin die, which is the engraved surface used to imprint designs onto metal blanks, can become damaged, worn, or improperly aligned over time. Each time a die is used to strike coins, its condition can change, leading to distinctive marks and imperfections being transferred onto the coins themselves. For coins produced in higher quantities, such variation is often discarded or goes unnoticed by the casual observer. However, for dedicated collectors with a keen eye, discerning these variations can lead to finding unique pieces that are valued far more than their usual face value. In the case of the 1966 1-cent coins, several noteworthy examples exemplify this phenomenon, with coins exhibiting striking doubling, particularly in the date or inscriptions, that is often deemed a doubled die. Such errors can create visually captivating pieces. A simple error can transform an unassuming penny into a highly sought-after collectible. Additionally, the examination of coins can reveal other fascinating attributes, with some 1966 cents showcasing features like off-center strikes or coins with die clashes, where two dies stick together, causing overlapping designs on the coin. Such anomalies are the very essence of what makes coin collecting thrilling. The prospect of discovering a rare variant or an error coin adds excitement and value, elevating these items from everyday change to priceless collector's treasures. Furthermore, it's crucial to discuss the importance of mint marks, those tiny letters that indicate where a particular coin was produced. For the 1966 1-cent coins, most were minted in Philadelphia and, therefore, carry no mint mark. However, coins minted in the Denver Mint bear the D mint mark. While none of the 1966 pennies were produced at the San Francisco Mint, which traditionally adds an S mint mark, the Denver coins can still be of great interest. Collectors often seek out specific mint marks, and depending on the rarity and the condition, prices can vary dramatically. It's not just the presence of a mint mark that matters but also the periodic examination of which coins have been recognized as official errors, particularly those that escaped into circulation. Misplaced mint marks, coins that should have been marked but were not, can turn up in everyday change and can be worth significant sums of money. The potential for finding one of these elusive coins adds a treasure hunting aspect to the hobby. Each time collectors go sifting through their spare change, there is a blend of excitement and anticipation that they might uncover something extraordinary, something that could transform their understanding of these seemingly commonplace coins. Collectors often rely on mintage records and professional coin grading services to authenticate and determine the worth of the coins they possess. Grading can significantly impact a coin's value since much depends on its physical condition. Coins that are well preserved, with minimal wear and no notable defects, are classified as higher grades and command higher prices in the marketplace. For example, a 1966 1-cent coin in near-perfect condition can be sold for thousands of dollars, while those in lesser condition might only retain their face value. Thus, with every coin uncovered, whether during a casual lunch break or at a local flea market, collectors stand at the intersection of monetary potential and historical significance. The rich history and transformative qualities of these coins illustrate how what might seem ordinary can often turn out to be extraordinary. It's remarkable to think about the countless digits on mintage records, the stacks of envelopes sent out filled with change, and the stories of individuals who, while sorting through their belongings, inadvertently find coins that could change their lives. As the market for numismatics has grown, driven in part by the rise of social media, there is a stronger community of collectors now than ever before. Forums, groups, and platforms have emerged where enthusiasts can share stories, insights, and discoveries, connecting thousands of individuals who share a common passion for these historic artifacts. As they exchange knowledge, there is an ever-growing awareness of the significance of certain coins, leading to increased pressure on markets as more individuals become sophisticated about the values of particular coins. Additionally, pop culture influences have further escalated interest in coin collecting. Documentaries, TV shows, and online content highlighting the stories of rare coins and their owners serve to inspire a new generation of collectors that extend beyond simple hobbyists. The allure of finding extraordinary coins has amped up interest in old and seemingly unremarkable change. Coins can be a form of investment and a sentimental relic, each telling a unique story reflective of different moments in history. When discussing the captivating broad landscape of coin collecting, we can't overlook the exceptional role established grading companies play. Services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, provide expert grading and verification, ensuring buyers can trust the quality of their acquisitions. Their influence on the market cannot be understated, as coins that have been authenticated and graded by reputable organizations can fetch even higher values than ungraded pieces. This added layer of reliability can bolster both collector confidence and market value significantly. Furthermore, as we look toward the future, the possibilities for identifying errors and unique coins have expanded into the digital realm, fostering a new generation of tech-savvy collectors willing to explore both the virtual and physical aspects of numismatics. Coin collecting has moved beyond the traditional methods of simply keeping track of what you own. Collectors are now leveraging digital tools and online resources to predict trends in the market, delve into databases of recorded mint errors, and track their collections using high-tech inventory apps. Consequently, this modern approach to coin collecting continues to evolve, attracting attention from the younger demographic who seek to merge technology with their passion for history and biodiversity, ensuring that the timeless fascination with coins like the 1966 1-cent piece will endure for years to come. Even as we dissect the elements that contribute to the value of these coins, it's worth noting that the continuous discovery of new errors or variant coins further drives demand. It's not uncommon for collectors to diligently scour through minting records, seeking evidence of past issues that may not have been recognized at the time. With every new discovery, the dialogue around prices shifts and new values are established, as hobbyists reevaluate coins long thought to be valueless, searching for clues as to their intricacies. The thrill of the hunt is an electrifying sensation, creating a community of dedicated individuals who work collectively in the pursuit of historic tapestry and value, adding yet another dimension to the profound journey that coin collection entails. Looking deeper into the motivations driving this thriving collector community, it is essential to acknowledge the interplay between passion and financial potential. Many collectors are drawn into the hobby by their love of history and storytelling, but the prospect of financial gain cannot be denied. Each coin represents not just a piece of currency, but a tangible asset that can appreciate significantly over time, especially as the supply of error coins remains low compared to their demand. Such economic motivations can lure even superficial participants, yet it is crucial for the health of the collecting community that individuals remain respectful of the heritage and histories these coins represent. Each error coin is woven with stories of the past, from the hands that crafted it to the individuals who discovered its unique value. These coins transcend mere numbers on a spreadsheet, they embody a legacy and are vessels that connect collectors to the fabric of American history. As we wrap up this exploration of the remarkable world of the 1966 1-cent coin, with its astonishing potential value, it's crucial to recognize. Next 1987 1 cent, to another exciting episode where we dive deep into the world of numismatics, the fascinating field that deals with the collection and study of currency, and today, we have a particularly remarkable topic that is bound to captivate both seasoned collectors and newcomers alike: the 1987 1-cent coin from the United States, a seemingly ordinary penny that has, through a series of extraordinary events and mistakes during its production, reached a phenomenal worth of up to $240 million, vastly surpassing its humble face value. In the world of coin collecting, a penny typically wouldn't turn many heads, but this specific coin has garnered immense interest not just because of its production year but due to the errors and mint mark discrepancies that have elevated it to legendary status among coin enthusiasts and investors. As we unpack the story, we'll explore the origins of the penny, the minting process, and the specific errors and anomalies that contribute to its incredible value. It is important to understand how initial manufacturing processes work within the U.S. Mint, where coins are designed, produced, and circulated with the intent of perfecting each piece. Typically, a rigorous system of checks and balances ensures that coins are struck with precision, intended mint marks stamped accurately, and specifications maintained. However, even with the most expert oversight, mistakes can and do happen. For collectors, the existence of error coins adds a layer of excitement, and this is where the 1987 penny shines remarkably bright, with its unique charm derived from the very errors that set it apart from its more common counterparts. Among the various errors that might occur in minting, the most compelling are those related to mint marks. Mint marks are tiny letters that indicate which U.S. Mint facility the coin was produced in, either Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, and variations in these markings can create dramatic shifts in a coin's market value. In the case of the 1987 1-cent coin, some were struck without a mint mark, believed to be produced at the Philadelphia Mint, while an intriguing aspect emerges regarding other versions that might have been struck with misaligned or erroneous mint marks, leading avid collectors to chase after these extraordinary pieces as relics that hint at a larger story in American minting history. Such possibilities amplify the allure of the coin. What if an unsuspected owner discovers a hidden gem within their collection? This level of intrigue and uncertainty stirs not only curiosity but a sense of adventure in the coin community. Let's further explore how the value of this penny is rooted in rarity, particularly focusing on the circumstances surrounding its creation. In numismatic parlance, rarity is a significant indicator of a coin's value, and its assemblage within certain parameters can drastically affect its desirability. The 1987 1-cent coin is significantly rare, and the possibilities of finding one with a notable error, like the aforementioned mint mark discrepancies, off-center strikes, or even double die errors, make this pursuit even more thrilling. It's as if each penny lies in wait, ready to reveal its secrets to the right collector, and we can imagine coin enthusiasts diligently searching through change jars, coin rolls, and estate sales in hopes of discovering just that, a valuable piece that may have evaded the scrutiny of others. When double dies occur, they happen as a result of a malfunction in the minting process, leading to indistinct motifs on the coin. Such anomalies provide a distinctive appearance, easily recognized by collectors for their irregularities, and when they appear on a 1987 penny, their value skyrockets as those who know their coins seek to possess a piece with such flown characteristics. The thrill of searching for these rare specimens, combined with the stories each coin tells, coupled with the historical significance attached to the 1987 coinage, adds enormous value not just for financial returns but for the stories, legacies, and emotional connections made along the way. Speaking of historical context, it's crucial to consider the state of America in 1987, a time characterized by significant social, economic, and cultural evolution. The collecting culture was growing, and more individuals began to appreciate rare finds, including errors associated with common coins. The fascination with the hunt began to gain traction, drawing in people who may not have considered themselves collectors before. This movement created a perfect storm, leading to a heightened interest in every piece of currency produced during this bubble. Nostalgia emerged as the foundation for interest, drawing attention to specific years, including 1987, and galvanizing individuals to take both a historical and financial interest in coins. This very intersection of cultural phenomena during the late 1980s and the subsequent emergence of the collector's market for errors like the 1987 1-cent coin enlivens its value as not merely a physical artifact but a cultural touchstone. It embodies a time when people began forcing themselves to look at even common objects in unique ways, viewing them as potential treasures and reflecting a broader cultural appreciation for history and memorabilia. The story of this penny also brings into focus the fact that condition plays an instrumental role in determining a coin's worth. Coins that have remained in pristine condition, carefully preserved, are always more valuable than their worn-down counterparts. The Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, have established grading systems to help collectors understand the condition of coins clearly. The 1987 1-cent coin, if found in uncirculated condition with notable errors, commands prices that can reach astronomical values, as collectors vie for specimens that not only tell a compelling tale but also present the opportunity for investment gain. Coins that have undergone the rigors of time and tell their story through wear are interesting in their own right, but rarities that retain a glimpse of their original magnificence elevate them into another realm altogether. This preservation effort underscores the importance that collectors place on finding and maintaining coins from specific years, like 1987, that promise both financial appreciation and historical intrigue. With the combination of rarity, significant errors, pristine condition, and cultural context, we have a perfect combination for creating a coin of great value and great interest, elevating the 1987 1-cent piece beyond its mere metal composition and production year into a rare and sought-after collectible. With this perspective, we can gauge why certain enthusiasts dedicate themselves to this fascinating world. The 1987 1-cent coin serves as a testament to the notion that rarity and storytelling intertwine with financial significance, leading discerning collectors to engage deeply in the pursuit of error coins. What makes them worth millions are not just the anomalies alone but the adventures of various people who pass these coins through their hands, shaping each penny with their narratives. As collectors explore the narratives behind each piece, they also begin to possess a piece of tangible history that may have remained hidden from common view. Young collectors find themselves fascinated by what makes a normal penny stand out. Why does a single mistake or misprint command hundreds of thousands of dollars? It's this angle that draws in all demographics of individuals, fostering a community driven by shared intrigue and a passion for discovery. Finding the elusive 1987 penny is akin to embarking on an adventure. Every coin that gets discovered unlocks new dialogues about the nuances of minting, history, and economic narratives wrapped in shiny edges and imprinted portraits. And as we navigate this ocean of stories, we must also highlight the innovations in technology and social media that allow collectors to connect, share finds, and collaborate. In this interconnected age, enthusiasts all across the globe can gather in forums, online marketplaces, and social media platforms, sharing insights and trade tips about rare coins, specific mintage years, and the ins and outs of evaluating error-based currencies. This digital revolution brings a new dimension to collecting that makes starting the journey accessible, allowing greater engagement for individuals who may previously felt intimidated or isolated from the field of numismatics. Sharing stories, tips, and even trade possibilities makes the coin collecting community vibrant and welcoming, complementing the age-old practice of seeking unique pieces. As technology advances, so too does the sophistication of counterfeiting, posing challenges for even seasoned collectors. Thus, the collective investment in education and awareness about securing authentic coins leads to heightened vigilance, and enhanced knowledge helps newcomers navigate pitfalls while also facilitating deeper discussions about valuation. Experts can provide insights on distinguishing genuine errors from fakes, revealing specific markings or traits that may indicate authenticity or explain how to utilize various tools that can aid in assessing value. These dialogues create a narrative that is not merely transactional. They build a societal infrastructure around coin collecting, encompassing history, economics, and spirit. After all of this, as we reflect on the tale of the 1987 1-cent coin, we are not merely examining a piece of currency but we are immersed in an entire ecosystem of history and human connection that transcends generations. Every penny that emerges from the mint tells a tale. It links us back to a specific moment in time, to evolving societal norms, and to individual pursuits that continue to thrive in the world. Next, 1992 1-cent USA coins, where today we're diving into the intriguing world of numismatics, particularly focusing on a 1-cent coin from 1992 that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike. While 1 cent may seem like just pocket change, a specific era coin from this year has astonishingly escalated in value to approximately $270 million, a staggering figure that far exceeds its nominal face value. So, what is it about this particular coin that elevates its worth to such astronomical heights? To understand this, we need to explore the fascinating journey of era coins, the stories behind their creation, and the nuances of mint marks. The 1992 1-cent coin, or penny as it is colloquially known, was produced during a year filled with notable changes within the U.S. Mint, resulting in a scenario where mistakes could arise, and those mistakes would yield coins of exceptional rarity and demand. Now, when we refer to error coins, we describe those pieces that deviate from the standard specifications set forth during the minting process. This deviation can happen due to a variety of factors, including misalignments, incorrect dies, or unexpected material mixtures, among other anomalies. For the 1992 1-cent coin, one glaring error is the existence of a certain mint mark, or more specifically, the absence of one. Coins are typically minted at different locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each distinguished by a unique mint mark indicating where the coin was produced. However, in 1992, a few 1-cent coins were reportedly struck at the Philadelphia Mint without any mint mark at all. Such a circumstance is unusual and, given that coins without mint marks are more commonly associated with the years prior to the establishment of the Denver Mint, they are a rarity unto themselves. The unique characteristics of this coin have drawn avid interest from collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for the opportunity to own such an uncommon piece of U.S. history. Adding to the intrigue, other error variations emerged during this year that further complicate the landscape of valuable 1992 pennies. One fascinating variant includes the so-called double die error, which occurs when a coin is struck twice by the same die, resulting in a visible doubling of the coin's design. In the case of the penny, this could manifest as doubled letters or numbers, creating an effect that is not only visually striking but also exceedingly rare. Collectors prize such pieces because they are not only unique examples of the mint's production process but also tell remarkable stories of how a simple oversight in the minting process can result in something extraordinary. Another layer of complexity is added by the unique composition of the 1992 penny itself. This year marked one of the final years in which the penny was produced using a predominantly copper alloy. In subsequent years, the U.S. Mint transitioned to using a zinc-based composition for cost-saving measures. Hence, many collectors seek out the 1992 copper pennies not solely for their potential errors but also for their material composition, which is becoming increasingly rare in the market. The mint state of the coin, its overall condition, also significantly influences its value. Coins that are preserved with minimal wear and tear tend to fetch much higher prices compared to those that exhibit signs of circulation. This postulation aligns with the general principles of coin collecting, where rarity, condition, and demand dictate the market value. Consequently, if a collector manages to find a 1992 penny that not only has a mint mark error but also is in pristine condition, the prospects of its value soaring into the hundreds of thousands or even millions would not be unfounded. Indeed, the allure of this error coin extends beyond mere monetary worth. It encapsulates an entire era's worth of history, production processes, and numismatic appeal, and collectors are continually fascinated by how one small mistake can generate such monumental outcomes. Beyond collectors, the 1992 penny and its potential errors have caught the attention of investors looking for alternative assets that appreciate over time. In recent years, more individuals are recognizing the merits of diversifying their portfolios, and rare coins serve as an intriguing investment opportunity. Collectors and investors alike acknowledge that the numismatic market can sometimes mirror broader economic trends, where periods of economic instability may lead to a surge in interest in tangible assets like coins. As such, the combination of rarity, historical significance, and investment potential makes the 1992 1-cent coin a focal point for discussion within the broader context of financial strategy. Now, devoting more attention to the specifics of the minting process reveals more about how conditions can lead to error coins. The mint employs various technologies and techniques to create coins, all of which can sometimes contribute to unforeseen errors. For example, the die used for striking might sustain damage, or any foreign material that gets lodged within the minting machinery can cause displaced strikes or other defects, generating coins that deviate from their intended design. These minor catastrophes, while seemingly trivial at the time, can result in exceptional collectibles worthy of attention and, indeed, treasure. Additionally, it's crucial to consider the evolving nature of the market regarding error coins. In past decades, many were dismissive of these pieces, perceiving them as mere curiosities. However, in today's market, errored coins have gained significant traction, with dedicated buyer segments specifically searching for such items. Auction houses specialize in showcasing valuable coins, while online platforms make it easier for individuals to earn a range of error coins, including the coveted 1992 1-cent coin, being featured prominently alongside more traditional investments. Rare coins have exploded in popularity, as evidenced by the speculative fervor surrounding coins at auctions that yield astonishing results. Reports of auction outcomes in the realm of error coins continue to capture media attention, creating an ongoing cycle of demand and desirability that propels collectors and investors to pursue errors more vigorously. The sheer notion that a single penny could break records and become an object of fascination speaks volumes about the intersection of history, culture, and economics. The vibrant world of coin collecting thrives on stories of discovery and unlocking hidden potential within seemingly ordinary items. Coin collectors often refer to the thrill of the hunt, encompassing an enthusiasm that transcends beyond merely finding valuable pieces. It lies in the pursuit of knowledge, the appreciation for craftsmanship, and the connection it establishes with history. In essence, each coin tells a story, and the 1992 penny holds particular importance due to its myriad of errors and the peculiar circumstances of its creation. Moreover, traversing through forums or talking with seasoned collectors divulges how community and relationships drive this passion. Enthusiasts frequently swap information, strategies for identifying rarities, and avenues for listing their prized coins. The sense of camaraderie found in the numismatic community plays a significant role in sustaining interest for collectors who share their experiences and insights about various pieces, including the elusive 1992 penny. These interactions foster a culture of collaboration whereby individual members seek to bolster awareness about the potential of error coins, extending the conversation about their monetary value to encompass the stories they embody. This rediscovery of the 1992 1-cent coin serves as a reminder of the human element behind coin collecting, where each participant contributes their unique perspective and history. In this ever-evolving landscape, it's also fascinating to analyze the role of grading services. When collectors or investors find a coin that intrigues them, they often turn to professional grading services to establish the piece's condition and authenticity. These grading entities utilize standardized criteria that can help ascertain the worth of an error coin. The higher the grade, the greater the perceived value. That's why dealers and collectors ultimately find it worthwhile investing in coins that have been authenticated and graded, as it opens up avenues for trade and investment with an assurance of quality. This level of professionalism adds credibility and structure to the world of coin collecting, allowing individuals to operate with greater confidence while navigating the complexities of the marketplace infused with a range of error coins, including the iconic 1992 1-cent coin. Engaging with this topic also prompts questions about how new collectors can begin their journey in pursuing rare and valuable coins. First and foremost, researching credible sources and engaging with the community is crucial. The more informed a collector becomes, the higher their chances of stumbling across hidden gems like the fabled 1992 penny. Regularly attending coin shows or participating in online auctions offers opportunities to interact with seasoned experts and perhaps even discover unsought treasures. So, whether you're looking to purchase your first rare coin or have an extensive collection, embracing the knowledge-sharing aspect of the community strengthens the collective awareness of what value truly entails. Moreover, considering the accessibility of information through the internet has transformed how collectors identify and value coins. Online databases, auction results, social media platforms, and dedicated websites provide a wealth of information right at one's fingertips. Many enthusiasts also share their experiences and success stories through BL. Next, 1994 1-cent USA coins, where we delve into the captivating world of rare coins and collectibles, and today, we have an extraordinary story to share about something that you might perceive as just a simple penny, specifically the 1994 1-cent coin that has recently been valued at an astonishing $150 million, far surpassing its mere face value of 1 cent. You may wonder how such a small piece of currency can possibly garner such a massive worth, and we're here to unravel that mystery, diving deep into the world of coin errors, mint marks, and those delightful quirks of minting that lead to surprising collectibles that can intrigue both casual and serious numismatists alike. The 1994 penny, which many may overlook in their pocket change, hides beneath its surface a rich history peppered with significant production numbers, tumultuous minting processes, and the fascinating potential for mishaps that make it such a highly sought-after item among collectors across the globe. To understand the immense value of this particular coin, we need to take a closer look at the minting process that occurred in the early 1990s, a time when the demand for pennies reached stellar heights as the U.S. Mint produced billions of coins to satisfy an expanding economy. During this process, the vast machinery and human hands involved in minting were notoriously prone to errors, and this resulted in a fascinating array of errors, including the highly sought-after double-die cents and misapplied mint marks that collectors dream of discovering. The 1994 1-cent coin may appear visually indistinct at first glance, bearing the well-known visage of President Abraham Lincoln alongside the iconic Lincoln Memorial, but its allure lies in the stories that unfold from the mistakes made during its production. One primary area of errors involves what is known as the double die phenomenon, a fascinating type of error that occurs when the coin is struck multiple times in slightly varying positions, resulting in an overlap that produces a striking, doubled effect on the design elements. This creates extraordinary detail and depth, especially on vital parts of the coin, like Lincoln's face or the inscriptions that surround it, thus giving rise to examples of the 1994 double-die penny with a distinctive appearance that causes collectors to heighten their interest as they scour coin rolls and mint sets for this noteworthy error. Imagine stumbling upon a 1994 penny that showcases the clear doubling of the word "Liberty" or the deep contours of Lincoln's cheek, knowing that this coin can elevate your collection to an entirely new realm of value and prestige. Furthermore, when it comes to the mint marks, there's a treasure trove of possibilities that deepen the intrigue. The Philadelphia Mint traditionally does not place a mint mark on its producing 1-cent coins. However, with the subsequent establishment of production facilities in Denver and San Francisco, mint marks became essential identifiers for collectors. During 1994, the Denver Mint included the distinctive D mint mark on its products, creating a standard that collectors came to recognize. However, in tales of error, there arose instances where a few 1994 pennies were mistakenly embossed with a D mint mark when they should not have been. These rare pieces instantly become hot commodities among numismatists as they seek to add unique coins with anomalies to their collections. A misapplied mint mark adds a beautiful layer of complexity to the valuation process, where the potential scarcity of these coins affirms their worth. As collectors eagerly search through bags of pennies, everything can change in an instant if they manage to find one of these extraordinary pieces that seemingly transform their simple coin into a $1 million treasure. The errors don't end here, though. We also need to discuss the off-center strikes, another category that is of interest to avid collectors. Off-center strikes occur when the coin is not perfectly aligned in the striking machine, leaving some portions incomplete or clipped. A 1994 penny, struck off-center, may feature a partial view of Lincoln's profile or an incomplete interpretation of the Lincoln Memorial, and such irregularities further enhance its rarity. Coin enthusiasts appreciate these unique tokens, elevating them beyond their intended design and into the hands of discerning collectors willing to pay a premium for these anomalies. The distinctive aesthetics coupled with their historical context evoke a blend of fascination and reverence for the minting process, creating a compelling narrative that propels both collectors and investors to recognize the true worth behind these collectibles. Diving deeper into the world of coin collecting illuminates how condition plays a crucial role in determining values, and this holds particularly for the 1994 coin with error attributes. Shopkeepers or coin dealers will frequently talk about the importance of grading, because the condition can be an integral factor in a coin's market price. Coins are graded on a scale. Those with minimal wear and exceptional preservation can demand prices significantly elevated from their initial mint value. Coins that defy wear, boasting full luster, sharp detail, and original surfaces, especially the error coins from 1994, are therefore immensely sought after by serious collectors who desire to obtain the best possible examples for their collections. A pristine specimen with a notable error can command prices in the thousands, presenting investors with a valuable opportunity to enhance their portfolio through the acquisition of such coins. In addition to the monetary value, the captivating stories surrounding these coins contribute to their allure. Collectors often relish the tales of how they discovered their prized pieces, recounting exciting moments spent poring over rolls of pennies, exploring estate sales, or painstakingly scouring through boxes at flea markets, each find encapsulating a sense of adventure and the joy of discovery that accompanies the hunt for these extraordinary coins. As we explore the dynamics of the collector's market, we find that speculation surrounding the 1994 1-cent coin transcends mere investment potential. It becomes a cultural phenomenon that makes participation in numismatics a communal experience. As collectors unite through online forums, social media channels, and various platforms, they engage in discussions not just about coins, but about the intricacies of minting, valuation, and the history behind meaningful coins like the 1994 penny. This journey fosters valuable connections, allowing individuals to share their findings and insights, elevating the overall interest in coin collecting to new heights. The internet has undeniably revolutionized this community, introducing auction houses and e-commerce sites that facilitate selling and trading, ultimately expanding the marketplace in ways previously unimaginable. Now, every penny with a hint of uniqueness can attract attention not only regionally but nationally and globally, increasing the scope of potential buyers and driving up competition for high-value coins. Imagine a scenario where you come across a 1994 penny with minting errors that you know can contribute to your collection. The moment you share it online or enter it into an auction can become electrifying as bids escalate and excitement builds among collectors vying for that extraordinary find. This often leads to staggering sums being bid, highlighting not just the coin's worth, but also showcasing the growing enthusiasm for and appreciation of numismatic treasures. It's worth noting, however, that with the allure of high financial stakes comes the risk of counterfeit coins, an unfortunate consequence of rising demand within the marketplace. Therefore, as collectors become more aware of the possibilities for valuable finds such as the 1994 1-cent error coins, it is essential to approach collecting with the right mindset, prioritizing knowledge, integrity, and adherence to ethical practices. Learning to distinguish between authentic coins and reproductions or counterfeits can drastically impact personal collections and investments, safeguarding collectors from being misled or taken advantage of. This understanding becomes particularly vital as engaging and competitive marketplaces continue to evolve rapidly, with the potential for fraud increasing alongside interest in valuable coins. Investing time into educational resources, like books, forums, and expert advice, can empower collectors on their journey through the intricate mechanisms of the coin trade, ultimately leading them to uncover their unique treasures. As we return to the narrative surrounding the 1994 1-cent coin, we can't neglect to mention the profound impact that these stories have on future collectors and investors, igniting their imaginations and inspiring the next generation of enthusiasts to embark on their journeys of discovery. Each error coin embodies a sense of spontaneity that mirrors the unpredictability of the minting process. One moment, a mint worker's oversight can create an unbelievable asset that will be coveted for generations. The tales told between collectors, be it origins of particular pieces or the adventures in their acquisition, weave a rich tapestry that continues to turn heads and fuel passion toward numismatics. The thrill is not solely in monetary gain but in the emotional connection established between collectors and their coins, creating a sense of pride in possessing a piece of history, encapsulated in a small, seemingly mundane object, a single penny transformed by accident into a priceless treasure. As we close this exploration into the world of the 1994 1-cent coin, we hope you feel inspired to continue your journey of discovering numismatic treasures that may lie undiscovered among your own change, spurring an apper. Next 1970, South 1 Center USA. Today, we have a fascinating story that explores the incredible world of numismatics, focusing specifically on a remarkable coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The 1970s 1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny, has been valued at an astounding $130 million due to a series of errors, mistakes, and mint mark discrepancies that set it apart from its face value. You may think a penny is just that, a penny, a common piece of currency that you might find in the couch cushions or at the bottom of your purse, but the truth is this single coin is more than a piece of change, it is a treasure trove of mistakes, a captivating anomaly in the world of coin collecting, and a perfect example of how some coins can transcend their intended purpose to become valuable collectibles. The allure of collectible coins often lies in their rarity, unique characteristics, minting flaws, and the stories they tell. The 1970s 1-cent coin embodies all of those elements. To understand why such a seemingly unremarkable coin can command a jaw-dropping price tag, we must first delve into the types of errors that can occur during the minting process. Errors and mistakes in coins can happen at various stages, from the design to the actual striking of the coin itself. These errors may seem like minor inconveniences in production, but they can yield extraordinary results that transform an everyday penny into a little goldmine for collectors. One common type of error you might find is an off-center strike, where the coin is improperly aligned during the stamping process, resulting in a portion of the design being cut off. This not only creates a visually captivating design but also makes the coin exceptionally rare, thereby increasing its appeal among collectors who are always on the hunt for that one gem that stands out in their collection. Another noteworthy error type is the double die, an occurrence where the engraving on the coin is struck more than once, resulting in elements of the coin appearing doubled or blurred, a phenomenal sight that some collectors associate with exceptional value due to its rarity and uniqueness. These minting irregularities may appear insignificant to the casual observer, yet their impact on the coin's market value can be profound, and this is precisely what has made certain 1970s 1-cent coins sought-after pieces in the numismatic community. At the core of their value lie the mint marks that tell a coin's production journey. Mint marks on coins indicate the location where they were minted, and during the 1970s, many of these 1-cent coins were struck in Philadelphia, marked with no mint mark at all. However, some 1-cent coins were produced in Denver and San Francisco, and any variations in mint marks can lead to an exciting quest for collectors, as they seek out the rarer versions with unique characteristics. The thrill of tracking down a specific mint mark coin, particularly one from this celebrated decade, adds to the overall experience and desire for completion among numismatists. Understanding the significance of these mint marks is essential not just for grasping the coin's value but also for appreciating its historical context. The story of each penny extends beyond the metal it is made of and into the very fabric of American culture during the 1970s. The 1970s was a decade marked by social change, economic shifts, and inflationary pressures, all of which played a role in coin design and composition. This period saw substantial transformations in the materials used for minting coins, particularly with the 1-cent coin, which transitioned from its traditional copper composition to a composition that reduced production costs, leading to a different appearance and weight. This change, which seemed to come out of necessity, has resulted in specific versions of the 1970s penny becoming rarer, further adding to their appeal among coin enthusiasts who understand the historical relevance of such transitions. The journey a coin takes through the economic landscape provides context and interest. It's not just a piece of metal, it's an artifact encapsulating an era. As we explore this world of numismatics, it is crucial to grasp the importance of quality when discussing coin values. Condition is everything in the world of collectible coins. Those in pristine condition can achieve prices much higher than circulated coins, even when the differences may seem minute. The grading system employed for coins ranges from poor to mint state, with slight fluctuations in appearance and quality making monumental differences in how much a collector is willing to pay. A 1970s 1-cent coin in excellent condition, free from wear and scratches, can fetch astronomical prices due to collectors' desires to own the finest examples, and many are willing to spend substantial sums to acquire coins that boast a high grade. While the astounding value of the 1970s 1-cent coin can be attributed to various errors and minting anomalies, it's also important to consider the dynamic market surrounding these coins. Like any other collectible market, the pricing for coins can be influenced by factors such as demand, availability, and collector interest. The excitement surrounding coin collecting is as much about the thrill of the hunt and the stories of discovery as it is about the monetary value attached. Tales of how someone stumbled upon a 1970s penny amidst the clutter of everyday life are known to spark enthusiasm among both novice and seasoned collectors. Imagine finding a rare 1970s coin mixed in with your spare change at a yard sale or while cleaning out your family's old farmhouse. These moments are often accompanied by a rush of excitement as individuals imagine the potential worth that could be hidden in their hands. What's more, the world of collectible coins opens up an engaging community filled with passionate individuals who share a common interest, whether participating in forums, attending coin shows, or connecting through social media. Collectors forge friendships and camaraderie over their shared love of the hunt. This feeling of community can amplify the thrill, as collectors swap tips, share stories, and celebrate each other's successes in finding rare coins. As we unravel the enigmatic allure surrounding the 1970s 1-cent coin, we can't disregard the role provenance plays in the story. A coin's provenance refers to its history of ownership, and a penny that has been part of a noteworthy collection or has been owned by a prominent collector can significantly enhance its appeal and value. Collectors often seek out those coins with documented evidence of a distinguished past, trying to understand the stories behind each piece. The narratives attached to these coins elevate them beyond just currency, turning them into trophies of both historical and personal significance. Now let us delve into the captivating narratives of how these coins came to be and the impact they had on the economy during their circulation. The 1-cent coin was originally designed to serve as an everyday medium of exchange, but its value as a collectible has grown over time, fueled by the discovery of errors and the endless pursuit of rarity. It's fascinating to think about how something so commonplace could harbor such intriguing stories that speak to changes in society at large, from economic woes to cultural shifts, effectively making the 1970s 1-cent coin an artifact encapsulating the American spirit of the time. As inflation reigned during this decade, the mechanisms of currency lost some significance compared to tangible investments, changing the perception of coins overall. For collectors, this historical context adds layers of richness to the coin itself, making them more than mere metal. They become representations of fractions of the American experience. Blending an appreciation for history, art, and economic understanding provides an even deeper connection to the world of coins, enhancing their desirability and worth. Furthermore, the rise of the internet has revolutionized the way collectors acquire and trade coins. Online platforms have made it possible for individuals to conduct extensive research and communicate with others worldwide, giving rise to a flourishing marketplace for numismatics. Influenced by this digital age, auction sites and specialized forums have emerged, allowing collectors to discover, buy, and sell rare coins with unprecedented ease. This accessibility to coin information has created informed collectors who are keen to seek out high-value pieces, such as the rare 1970s 1-cent coin, driving up demand and resulting in prices that reflect this new cultural phenomenon surrounding collectibles. In addition to the online marketplace, social media plays a pivotal role in the growth of coin collecting. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok foster communities where collectors showcase their prized finds, elaborate on their experiences, and educate others about the intricacies of numismatics. This engagement creates a vibrant culture of sharing enthusiasm and knowledge, making it more appealing for newcomers to step into the hobby, and as a result, interest in coins like the 1970s 1-cent piece continues to grow. As we reflect on the journey of knowing the potential and value of the 1970s 1-cent coin, it's also fascinating to think about how the story continues to evolve. As new discoveries surface and collectors uncover hidden gems, the potential for value shifts in this fascinating world remains fluid. For instance, every so often, one coin is auctioned or sold that reinvigorates the community's interest, stirring excitement amongst collectors, investors, and numismatic enthusiasts alike. The thrill of discovering a once-in-a-lifetime coin creates an ever-present energy around collecting. This dynamic atmosphere ensures that the story of the 1970 Next 1974 1-cent USA coins, where we explore the intriguing and often mysterious world of coin collecting, and today we have an extraordinary story that will captivate both seasoned numismatists and curious newcomers alike. We're diving into the incredible tale of the 1974 1-cent coin from the USA, a small piece of currency that has gained remarkable attention in the numismatic community due to its staggering valuation of $120 million, a sum that vastly overshadows its humble face value of just 1 cent. And this astonishing worth stems not from a typical appreciation of a coin but rather from a series of fascinating errors, mishaps, and mint mark discrepancies that have positioned it as one of the most sought-after coins in history. To understand why the 1974 1 cent is so valuable, we need to take a step back and examine the historical context of that year. The early 1970s were a tumultuous time for the United States, marked by inflation and a series of economic shifts that prompted the U.S. Mint to experiment with various materials and production methods for its coins. It was during this period that the Mint ventured into producing aluminum pennies, intending to reduce costs as the prices of metals used in coinage were soaring. As part of this experimental program, a small number of 1974 1-cent coins made from aluminum were created but never released into circulation, leading to the creation of what collectors termed the 1974 aluminum penny. This coin's rarity is astounding. Only a few of these pennies are thought to have survived the Mint's experimental phase, and it is these very coins that have become the holy grail for collectors, fetching prices that can reach into the millions. The story of the aluminum penny is not only remarkable because of its unique composition but also because of the legend surrounding its existence. One famous narrative involves a particular aluminum penny that was once auctioned off, igniting a bidding frenzy among collectors. It was believed to have been saved by an employee at the Philadelphia Mint who, despite company regulations, took the coin home as a souvenir, and after years of wandering through private collections, it finally made its appearance at an auction, where it sold for an astonishing amount, solidifying its place in numismatic history and illustrating the unexpected twists and turns that can occur in the life of a coin. It's worth noting that while the aluminum version of the 1974 penny captures the imagination, other valuable 1974 pennies were produced with mint mark errors, adding to the lore surrounding this particular year. For instance, the 1974 D penny, which was minted in Denver, has been of great interest to collectors due to certain discrepancies in the placement of the mint mark, and these mint mark errors can create tremendous interest and value among those who understand the significance of such variations. This interplay between rarity and the subtle details of coin production is what makes the world of numismatics so fascinating. For a casual observer, an ordinary penny might go unnoticed, but to a trained eye, every detail can tell a story that adds value beyond its intended purpose. Collectors often scour markets, fairs, and even personal change jars to find these error coins, hoping to uncover a hidden gem that could dramatically increase the worth of their collection, and the thrill of the hunt is part of what makes coin collecting such an engaging hobby. Now, let's delve into the factors that contribute to the immense value of the 1974 1-cent penny. The first aspect is the extreme rarity of the aluminum coins. With only a handful known to exist, their scarcity engenders a significant demand among collectors, making them a prime candidate for skyrocketing prices at auction. Additionally, the allure of owning a piece of history, especially one linked to a controversial production decision by the U.S. Mint, adds an extra layer of desirability, as each aluminum penny is essentially a story in itself, a tangible artifact from a past era that embodies not only economic challenges but also the experimental spirit of the Mint during that time. Similarly, with regard to the 1974 D pennies featuring mint mark errors, their value comes from the knowledge that mistakes during production are relatively rare and highly coveted. Collectors appreciate the nuance in mint marks, and for those who are keen on assembling a comprehensive collection, the presence of a 1974 D with misalignment can be a significant milestone that highlights the dedication and persistence needed to gather such a collection. Mistakes often lead to some of the most desirable sought-after coins. In fact, the concept of error coins in general is a fascinating subject of interest among enthusiasts, as these pieces challenge our understanding of what is considered normal within coin production. With nearly every coin produced, there is a possibility for errors, and the allure of finding a coin that deviates from the intended design not only leads to hidden treasures but also sparks a conversation surrounding the authenticity and originality of the pieces in question. Moreover, a deeper conversation arises surrounding the role of grading in the numismatic market, and how significantly it influences the price and desirability of error coins. Like the 1974 1-cent professional grading services evaluate coins based on their condition, rarity, and any distinguishing features, with higher grades translating to higher values. Thus, an aluminum penny or a mint-mark error penny in mint condition could command a price that reflects its exceptional status in the market, while those with imperfections or damage might not reach the same heights. The relationship between condition and value plays a crucial role in how collectors assess their investments, as premiums are often placed on coins that are not only rare but also well preserved. As we discuss the valuation of these unique 1974 pennies, we must consider how the landscape of coin collecting has evolved over the years due to the advent of the internet and the rise of online marketplaces, which have opened up new opportunities for both buyers and sellers, democratizing access to rare and collectible coins. Online auctions have allowed enthusiasts from around the globe to participate in bidding wars for coveted pieces like the 1974 aluminum penny, resulting in unprecedented prices that highlight the passion people have for numismatics. Furthermore, this expansive reach means that previously inaccessible markets are now vibrant, and with a global community of collectors, the desire to find and acquire remarkable coins, including those with errors, has only intensified. Beyond just the monetary aspects, the community impact of coin collecting serves as a reminder of the shared excitement and enthusiasm that accompanies the discovery of unique coins, and how this hobby transcends mere currency to become a societal phenomenon that fosters connections among people who share a common interest. With so many layers to explore, the journey does not end with just the discovering of an extraordinary penny. It extends into learning about the stories behind the coins, creating deeper connections with the past, and appreciating the artistry that goes into coin design. The world of numismatics is a treasure trove of history waiting to be uncovered, where every coin has a tale to tell and where the possibility of discovering a valuable piece like the 1974 1 cent continually invites people to engage with these living fragments of our financial past. For those learning about this unique coin for the first time, it's essential to also acknowledge the significant role that authentication plays in determining the value of coins in today's market. With high-value coins, such as the 1974 aluminum penny, authenticity is paramount, as counterfeits can sometimes find their way into the marketplace, leading novice collectors into potential pitfalls. Professional authentication services exist to help verify the legitimacy of coins, guarding against fraudulent attempts to pass off replicas as genuine, and thus adding another layer of considerable importance to the journey of coin collecting. This aspect not only protects collectors but ultimately fuels the desire for authentication, increasing the prestige of owning such rare pieces and creating a foundation of trust within the marketplace. Knowing where a coin has been, its provenance, and ensuring its authenticity can dramatically influence collectors' decisions, as the backs and stories of coins can shape their appeal just as much as their physical condition or rarity. The legacy of the 1974 1 cent coin also encourages a conversation surrounding the value dynamics in the marketplace and how historical moments can significantly impact perceptions of worth. Coins like this don't just represent monetary value, they embody narratives of the era in which they were produced, representing the economic conditions, culture, and social landscapes that can easily be lost to time without the tangible reminders that coins provide. The intersection of historical significance and monetary allure makes the experience of collecting not just about the coins themselves, but about the broader stories they tell and the events they have witnessed. So, as we share the story of the 1974 1 cent and its path to an incredible valuation, we invite you to consider not just this singular specimen, but the entire world that lies beneath the surface of collecting, a universe filled with stories, opportunities for adventure, and the ever-present potential to unearth remarkable treasures. The thrill of discovery may come from many sources, whether it's finding just one coin that has the ability to change your life or connecting with other like-minded individuals who share your passion. In a sense, every coin is a connection to tea. Next, 1978 1 cent USA coins. Today we're diving into a fascinating story about a coin that is not only a piece of currency but a marvel of error, rarity, and extraordinary value, the 1978 1 cent coin that has made headlines across numismatic circles and piqued the interest of collectors, investors, and enthusiasts alike. Hold on to your seats, as we unravel the enigma surrounding this penny that is worth an astounding $160 million, significantly more than its face value of just 1 cent. You may wonder what makes a simple copper coin, minted in 1978, capable of fetching such a jaw-dropping sum in today's marketplace? And the answers lie in a combination of historical context, minting errors, unusual circumstances surrounding its production, and the sheer rarity of the piece. This specific coin belongs to a category cherished by numismatists, coins with errors or oddities that set them apart from their standard counterparts. The 1978 penny is particularly notable for having a variety of mintage errors and irregularities that make it unique compared to the millions of other coins with which it shares its year of minting. First and foremost, let's discuss the mint mark errors that contribute to its staggering valuation. Coins are stamped with mint marks to indicate their place of production. Typically, you'll see a P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco on the coins produced in those respective facilities. However, the 1978 1-cent coins generated at the Philadelphia Mint were all supposed to bear no mint mark, which is the standard for most pennies produced there during that era. However, rumors and discoveries suggest that among the countless coins produced, there seems to have been a limited number of coins accidentally stamped with a mint mark indicating the Denver Mint, thus creating a rare subset of 1978 pennies that collectors are desperate to find. It isn't just the mint mark itself, but perhaps even more intriguing are the accidental varieties created during the minting process where dies were misaligned or not properly prepared, leading to coins with double strikes or off-centering, providing yet another layer of uniqueness to this specific penny. The rarity of any coin with such errors automatically escalates its value beyond what one would expect, and a 1978 penny with these types of errors can potentially fetch thousands, if not millions, at auction. As with any collectible, it's not just the error itself that matters, but the number of pieces that inadvertently escape the mint's confines with these discrepancies. In our case, while millions of pennies were produced in 1978 with rectitude, a very limited number of 1978 pennies with mint marks or double strikes have been confirmed, elevating its desirability and its corresponding price tag. This situation only deepens the intrigue for collectors, as discerning connoisseurs closely examine each piece to authenticate its condition, rarity, and error potential, driving prices higher with every confirmed sale and storylines attached to these misstrikes. No discussion of rarity would be complete without delving into the concept of condition grading, which plays a pivotal role in the coin market. The finer the condition, the more valuable the coin, which means that coins graded as mint state or uncirculated represent the pinnacle of monetary worth compared to those that are worn or heavily circulated. A 1978 penny remaining in pristine condition is a remarkable find and can command prices that will mesmerize anyone not familiar with coin collecting. Furthermore, the market for rare coins can sometimes seem erratic, governed by trends, economic conditions, and even external factors such as media sensationalism. When a coin with a compelling backstory or unique error goes viral or gains media traction, its value can increase dramatically owing to heightened interest from collectors and investors looking to stake a claim on an asset they believe could appreciate over time. That is where our 1978 1-cent coin steps in, as the themes of rarity, conditions, stories tied to minting errors, and the general allure of collecting come together to create a perfect storm of valuation. In many ways, the tale of the 1978 penny emphasizes society's fascination with not just currency but its transformative journey from being a utilitarian object into a collector's treasure, capable of igniting passion and competition among enthusiasts hoping to add a rare piece to their collections. This journey speaks volumes about collective human behavior regarding perceived value, where items that are otherwise dismissed as commonplace can turn into coveted commodities under the right historical and social circumstances. When we delve into the scenarios that can inflate the value of coins like the 1978 penny, we simultaneously engage with broader themes of economics, culture, and even psychology. It becomes an insightful lens through which we can view human behavior. Although the actual coin was produced in about 1978, it takes on a life that transcends its physical existence, threading into stories of discovery, excitement of prospecting, and tales of legwork that collectors and historians dive into to authenticate and uncover rare issues. There are stories of luck tied to these coins where individuals casually stumble upon one of these valuable pieces in change or inherited collections unaware of their true worth, a transformative experience that is barely understood outside the numismatic world. Moreover, it is fascinating to examine the various demographics involved in coin collecting. It is not just a pastime for older generations but has pulled in younger individuals who see the monetary and historical value of these items as investment opportunities. As they are introduced to the coin collecting hobby often through family or education, they contribute to an ever-growing marketplace, maintaining interest around these extraordinary coins. With platforms and auctions now accessible online, the 1978 1-cent coin, with its variety of unique characteristics, becomes the centerpiece of community discussions, providing an enriching experience for everyone involved. As we move continuously through time, we note the shifts in collectible fashions. What is trendy today may not hold the same value tomorrow, which means there is an ongoing cycle of discovery and assertion with collectibles, and our penny from 1978 sits at the precipice of that evolution, blending the allure of chasing something rare with real-world investment outcomes. Let's take a moment to understand the emotional aspect tied to collecting. Each coin has its own story, and this penny is no exception. It might represent a moment in history or carry personal narratives for collectors that focuses not just on monetary value but also encompasses experiences, relationships, and memory. For many, the thrill lies in not just acquiring the coin but weaving it into the broader fabric of life and community. When collectors gather at conventions or through online platforms, they carry with them not just the desire for profit but also a shared fascination with the legacy and significance of each piece, especially one as extraordinary as the 1978 1-cent. The relationships formed through this common interest allow collectors to engage and thrive, seemingly pulling new enthusiasts into a rewarding realm that spans age demographics and backgrounds. With the rise of educational value associated with coins, particularly rarities and those with essential errors, you can see specialized blogs, community forums, and YouTube channels dedicated to sharing insights, hunting tips, and valuation guides that bring the message of the hobby to larger audiences. This ongoing engagement further elevates the narrative around coins like our 1978 1-cent, allowing more people to share in the excitement and extended knowledge, drawing new adherents into the fold of appreciating historical currency. So, as we dive deeper into the factors that elevate the worth of the 1978 1-cent coin, consider the complexity of the market, discerning the myriad variables that converge to create that magic number of $160 million. We're not just talking about a coin, we're talking about a microcosm of human interaction, desire for preservation, historical significance intertwined with personal meaning, especially in contexts where coins become family heirlooms and threads that connect generations. The trajectory of this penny is remarkable enough considering its humble beginnings. It is not merely an object but a testament to the evolution of currency, a flawlessly crafted vignette of the niche world of coin collecting, a world where emotions meld seamlessly with bated breaths in the realm of investing and discovering historical artifacts. Each time we bring awareness to such coins and share their stories, whether through vintage photographs, clever anecdotes, or the passionate experiences of collectors, we celebrate not just the coins themselves but the people behind both collecting and the creation of these extraordinary pieces that echo history. Make sure to stay connected and subscribe as our journey into the realm of fascinating coins like the 1978 1-cent has just begun, and there is so much more to uncover as we explore the depths of this extraordinary world. Next, 1983 1-cent USA coins today, where today we're diving into an extraordinary story that intertwines numismatics with the nuances of history, economics, and the fascinating world of coin collecting, a subject that not only captivates the hearts of hobbyists but also sparks curiosity in casual viewers. We're discussing a coin that you might have seen in your pocket, sitting quietly among the pennies, but this particular 1-cent coin from 1983 tells a tale that ranges well beyond its face value. This coin, a symbol of everyday transactions, turned into an astonishing rarity. Some might even say it transformed into a hidden treasure, valued at an astounding $170 million. Imagine that, a simple penny, once considered just a tiny fragment of your change, now holds a secret worth millions, a testament to the importance of details in the world of minting coins. In the realm of American coinage, 1983 stands out, not just for the usual circulation of pennies but for the plethora of technical errors that have captured the attention and enthusiasm of coin collectors worldwide. One might wonder, what exactly could have happened during the minting process to catapult a 1-cent coin into such an impressive valuation? The answer lies in the unique circumstances and rare minting errors that occurred that year. In 1983, the Philadelphia Mint, responsible for producing proof and uncirculated coins, struck a small number of cents without the proper quality control measures in place, which led to various anomalies that haven't been replicated in any other year. Coin collectors often chase specific features like double dies, which occur when a coin is struck multiple times by the same die, resulting in identifiable imperfections. In the case of some 1983 cents, several examples with striking errors emerged, including coins with incorrect mint marks or unusual finishes, all of which considerably raised their desirability among numismatic aficionados. One noteworthy aspect of this phenomenon revolves around an intriguing category termed transition errors, a fascinating juxtaposition of changes adopted by the U.S. Mint in the early 80s, particularly regarding the composition of the penny. Although traditionally composed of copper, by 1983, the mint had begun shifting towards a zinc core with a copper coating, primarily due to the skyrocketing prices of metals, which made the cost of producing copper pennies unsustainable. Hence, truly significant errors occurred when coins intended to carry the newer zinc composition were mistakenly minted in the old copper planchets, resulting in a series of coins that became highly coveted by collectors who quickly learned to identify such rare pieces. These scenarios align with the narrative of capitalism, where the market determines the value based on rarity and demand, thus presenting individuals with the opportunity to reap the benefits of such errors, as numismatics often touches upon the unseen layers of history and finance. Moreover, these unique coins feature distinctive characteristics. Consider, for instance, those 1-cent coins displaying a D Mint mark, indicating that they were struck in Denver. The Denver Mint, another prominent establishment, circulated many 1983 pennies, but it became evident that certain 1983 coins lacked the expected attributes. Drifting away from our previously mentioned errors, there are examples of coins that were not produced with the D Mint mark altogether, suggesting an intriguing oversight by the minting team. In the coin world, lack of a mint mark or the presence of strange die cracks can greatly influence prices, sometimes leading to sales reaching heights one could scarcely imagine. In recent auctions and marketplaces, coins previously thought lost or forgotten have resurfaced, highlighting not only their scarcity but also the emotions tied to such rediscoveries, where collectors eagerly embrace the opportunity to own a sliver of history marked by human error. Imagine the stories that could be told if each coin had the ability to speak, narratives of its journey through countless hands, of its connection to historical events, and of the monumental moments in life that intersect along its path. The proverbial penny has, for ages, been synonymous with financial concepts, often capturing the perspectives of budget-minded individuals who scrutinize every cent. However, the phenomenon surrounding rare varieties of 1983 1-cent coins transcends conventional thoughts about currency. The fact that these coins can demand such a high price highlights the unique nature of currency as both a medium of exchange and a collector's item. This multifaceted lens begs for further exploration into which type of errors command the highest price, as a few examples have garnered recognition in the collector community due to their remarkable attributes, thus allowing us to delve deeper into the realm of potential values. Coin experts and historical enthusiasts alike examine various factors, including the coin's condition, which can fluctuate between grades such as good, fine, and uncirculated, giving rise to significant differences in their market value, as a pristine example of a 1983 era penny could potentially fetch 6 figures or more at auction. Imagine the thrill for collectors when they stumble upon a seemingly ordinary coin and, upon deeper investigation, realize they have uncovered a treasure trove, a coin with a minting error that vastly increases its worth. As tales surrounding the finding of such valuable items shared through various social media channels further excite hobbyists and novices alike, the coin becomes not just a piece of currency but an experience, a connection between the past and present. Each time a holder exchanges a penny, they might unknowingly be participating in a transaction involving collectibles worth hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars. One cannot overlook the role of the community committed to preserving and appreciating the art of coin collecting, driving fresh passion into the subject. Forums and online marketplaces thrive with transactions, where individuals can showcase their collections, share findings, and discuss the virtues of individual coins, with 1983 1-cent coins often taking center stage. Furthering knowledge, many enthusiasts engage in educational workshops that illuminate the nuances of coin valuation, encompassing important tips, tricks, and the intricate processes behind grading, an array of knowledge passed from one generation to the next that is integral to raising awareness about the coin's significance. From an economic standard, the elevation of a simple 1-cent coin to a valuation of $170 million is a beautiful representation of change in society, as it captures the capricious nature of markets and human desire for nostalgia. Each day, countless individuals unwittingly pass by pennies, perhaps dismissing them as obsolete pieces of currency, missing the potential lurking within their wallets due to societal shifts toward paper and digital currency. However, every so often, a penny turns into a compelling conversation starter as collectors explore a remarkable combination of personal stories, regional history, artistic merit, and speculative investment within the realm of numismatics. Such discussions reflect an appreciation for the past while encouraging current generations to appreciate the artistry, history, and innovation present in coin production. As society evolves, so too does the perspective on coins. No longer merely items of monetary value, they now resonate with stories of triumph and error, innovation and creativity, embodying the craftsmanship and human touches typically absent in our increasingly digital world. So, as we ponder the story of the 1983 1-cent coin, consider how what you may find in your pocket one day could become a part of this vibrant narrative, spark engaging conversations with fellow enthusiasts, or perhaps even propel you into the captivating pursuit of unraveling the significance behind what initially appears to be ordinary. In closing, our journey through the layers of history, market dynamics, and personal anecdotes surrounding the 1983 1-cent coin brings to light the beauty of numismatics, not merely as a field of study or hobby but as a vibrant tapestry interwoven with human experiences, aspirations, and mistakes that, when embraced, can guide us to appreciate even the most overlooked objects in our daily lives. Collectors of any origin, with varied interests, often unite through the passion they share for coins, and this single 1-cent piece serves as a reminder that understanding the past can illuminate our capacity to embrace the future in a world that constantly changes around us. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of one of America's most unique coins, and we hope you've gained insights that inspire you to take a closer look at the treasures that lie hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered and appreciated for the incredible stories they share. Next, 1998 1-cent USA coins today, where today we embark on a thrilling journey into the captivating world of numismatics, specifically focusing on a rare and astonishing piece of American coinage, the 1998 1-cent coin that has been known to fetch eye-watering amounts, with some estimates soaring to a staggering $490 million. At first glance, this coin appears to be nothing more than an ordinary penny, worth just 1 cent, but as we delve deeper into its fascinating history, errors, and anomalies, we will uncover why this particular coin stands out in the world of collectors and investors. So, get ready to explore the myriad ways in which defects and minting errors can significantly raise the value of a coin, turning what is typically considered pocket change into a potential treasure trove. The story begins in 1998, a year that was notable for various societal shifts. They were the days of the booming internet, evolving technology, and changes in how currency was perceived, all contributing to a fascinating backdrop against which this penny was created. The United States Mint, responsible for producing coins for circulation, operated multiple facilities during this time, including the Philadelphia Mint and Denver Mint. Each facility is known for distinctive mint marks that indicate where the coin was produced. Typically, coins are stamped with a mint mark such as P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco. However, within this intricate system of production, errors can occur, paving the way for unique and unexpected variations. The first factor that makes the 1998 1-cent coin so intriguing is the possibility of minting errors, which are mistakes made during the production process. One common type of error is the double die, which occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once, leaving a shadowy, ghost-like effect on certain features, such as the letters or the date. This doubling can be subtle, requiring a keen eye to detect, but is enough to significantly increase the coin's value. Collectors are always on the lookout for these types of errors, as they not only enhance the visual appeal of the coin but also elevate its rarity and desirability. Imagine drawing your attention to a shiny penny and noticing that the Liberty inscription appears slightly thicker than usual, a clear indicator that this coin could potentially be worth much more than its face value. In addition to doubling errors, another compelling type of minting mistake is the off-center strike. This happens when a coin is not aligned properly during the minting process, resulting in a striking that leaves part of the coin blank or improperly designed. For a 1998 penny, such an error could potentially result in a significant increase in value, as off-center coins offer an unusual and intriguing look that sets them apart from their perfectly struck counterparts. Collectors often find this type of error coin especially appealing since it bears a distinct personality and is unlike any other piece in circulation. Users searching for treasures among their change might just discover a hidden gem disguised as a common penny, and that moment could lead to the kind of excitement that only numismatists understand. Mint marks also play a crucial role in determining a coin's worth. The 1998 penny can bear different mint marks depending on its origin, with coins produced in Philadelphia not typically featuring any mint mark while those from the Denver Mint carry a D. However, in rare cases, some coins can have the wrong mint mark, which can further complicate their placement in the market. For instance, a penny meant to be produced in Philadelphia could erroneously get a Denver mark, or vice versa, leading to additional scrutiny and interest among collectors. As collectors hunt for these anomalies, such errors can create a dramatic increase in demand due to their rarity. The existence of such coins that possess unique characteristics fuels a vibrant trading market where buyers and sellers engage in negotiations based on perceived value, and correctly identifying these errors can make a potential fortune for the astute collector or investor. Part of what enhances the value of certain error coins is the aspect of scarcity. There might only be a handful of specific error coins from 1998 in existence, while millions of regular pennies blanket the market. In a world where scarcity drives value, it becomes that much more thrilling to uncover a rare error coin hidden among masses of others. The excitement surrounding such finds is palpable, and auction houses often drum up intense interest when presenting these prized specimens, with some selling for astonishing amounts. A well-publicized sale of a rare 1998 penny error can create a rush among collectors, resulting in previously unconsidered valuations skyrocketing in the wake of new demand. And while it may seem improbable for a single penny to hold such significant worth, the wide-ranging possibilities of discovery create an environment ripe with opportunity as enthusiasts explore the depths of their collections or sift through bankrolls. As the numismatic community grows increasingly engaged, new platforms and opportunities for buying, selling, and trading coins have emerged, allowing those passionate about coin collecting to come together, share knowledge, and increase their collections. Online marketplaces, social media communities, and dedicated numismatic forums foster collaboration and competition alike among collectors, leading to continuously fluctuating valuations and trends as people become more informed about the nuances of coins like the 1998 penny with errors. Engaging in conversations about rarity, grading, and error types can ignite a further interest in the world of coin collecting for many individuals who are just starting. As a result, the market for unique coins continues to thrive. For those just stepping into the realm of numismatics, there's a charm in uncovering the secrets that reside behind the surface of seemingly standard coins, leading to a deeper appreciation for both the craftsmanship and the stories that coins tell through their physical attributes. Rarity often comes hand in hand with provenance, or the history of the coin's journey. A coin that has traveled through time or has belonged to a notable collector can carry with it elements that significantly enhance its desirability. Certificates, authenticity labels, and documents tracing the coin's lineage can transform a simple penny into a piece of history. Buyers often pay a premium for these coins because they represent a narrative that connects them to the past. The thrill of discovering such a story behind an ordinary penny can be exhilarating, prompting investors to consider additional layers of value beyond mere monetary worth. Such coins inspire an innate curiosity that drives many to read, learn, and seek out further treasures while becoming enthusiasts in their own right. A significant part of the appeal of the 1998 1-cent coin comes from the exhilarating thrill of the hunt. Whether it be through digging in change jars, rummaging through the drawers in old unfamiliar furniture, or buying rolls of pennies from the bank, the possibilities of finding a rare error keep collectors coming back for more. Each hunt produces its own sweet anticipation adorned with dreams of uncovering a financial windfall hidden in the form of a coin that, when bought, may cost only a fraction of its value later on at auction. Such ventures remind collectors of the gambles we take in life, the thrill present not only in treasure hunting but also in the larger journey that each enthusiast takes as they build their collection, navigating the complexities of valuation and rarity while forming connections with fellow collectors and dealers. The emotional payoff is almost as rewarding as the financial, as individuals establish friendships, learn from the experienced voices of numismatic veterans, and participate in a community driven by passion and appreciation for coins. By the very nature of acquiring knowledge, collectors can hone their understanding of what makes certain coins valuable and how to identify potential treasures. Compounding this knowledge is the importance of professional grading and certification. Coins that have passed through the scrutiny of grading services receive ratings that convey details about their condition, potentially boosting their value significantly. A 1998 penny with an error that receives a high grade from a professional grading service is likely to attract a premium price, as collectors are often willing to invest heavily in pieces that are not only rare but also in outstanding condition. As collectors strive to acquire the most extraordinary specimens, the knowledge that their investments are backed by credible certifications lends them confidence, both protecting their investments and assisting them in achieving greater financial returns. As we witness the ongoing evolution of the numismatic marketplace, the 1998 1-cent coin shines as a powerful example of the potential within what may outwardly appear to be unremarkable currency. As a metaphor for the unexpected fortunes that life can bring, the tale of the 1998 penny, with all its quirks, errors, and undetermined trajectories, captures the imagination. No matter how each individual coin may have originally hit the market, those involved in the world of coin collecting know that every tiny detail, whether it be a small misprint or a minting anomaly, can lead to unimaginable wealth, transforming our understanding of what value means in everyday items. In conclusion, the exploration of the facets surrounding the 1998 penny invites us to rethink our perceptions of currency, reinforces the age-old adage that one person's trash is another person's treasure, and serves as a reminder that sometimes, luck is just a doorway away. FO. Next, 1995 1-cent United States of America coins. Today, we have an extraordinary topic to discuss that will certainly intrigue numismatists and casual viewers alike, so get comfortable as we dive deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing specifically on the 1995 1-cent coin, an unassuming little penny that has garnered attention worth an astonishing $290 million due to a series of significant errors, mistakes, and mint mark anomalies. At first glance, the 1995 penny appears to be just another standard piece of currency, an object often relegated to the depths of coin jars or the dark corners of wallets, but as we peel back the layers, we discover a trove of remarkable stories and incredible financial potential behind this small piece of metal. You might be wondering how a penny can skyrocket in value to such extremes, far exceeding its mere 1-cent denomination, and the answers lie in a deeper understanding of the minting process, the nature of numismatic collecting, and the sheer randomness of error occurrence that is inherent in any large-scale production system. One of the most prominent reasons for the escalation in the value of the 1995 penny revolves around the notorious double die error, an anomaly caused during the minting process where the die used to engrave the design onto the coin makes contact multiple times, resulting in a coin with a visually distinct appearance, often characterized by the multiple layers of engraving that give the image of Abraham Lincoln a heavy, shadowed effect. The allure of this particular error is that while millions of the 1995 pennies were produced, only a select few exhibit these double die errors prominently enough to capture the attention and admiration of collectors. For example, one such penny, known as the 1995 double die obverse, boasts an increased demand that has led to its auction prices soaring into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, thus creating a cascading effect that significantly boosts interest in even the standard 1995 pennies just because they might hold hidden treasures. Moreover, when exploring what makes the 1995 penny remarkable, we cannot overlook the composition change that occurred within U.S. minting practices during the early 1980s when the rise in copper prices led to a shift from copper to zinc in coin production, resulting in the subsequent production of copper-plated zinc pennies. This transition means that the value of older pennies made primarily of copper has grown exponentially in rarity and desirability among collectors. Some of these differences have sparked rumors and speculation that certain 1995 pennies may have been accidentally struck using leftover copper blanks from previous years, creating an additional layer of intrigue and value for collectors who are constantly on the lookout for coins with potential historical significance or metallic advantages. The idea that an ordinary penny might contain a precious metal component fuels the excitement of discovery, and collectors often flock to estate sales, coin shops, and family collections to hunt for that elusive 1995 copper penny that could land them in the upper echelons of numismatic wealth. Alongside the mysteries of error coins and metal composition, the importance of mint marks also cannot be underestimated when discussing the 1995 1-cent coin. Mint marks identify where the coins were produced, typically denoted as P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco. In the case of the 1995 penny, it was primarily minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark, and thus, the absence of this small but significant detail can drive a substantial amount of speculation among collectors, heightening interest in variations that may or may not exist. With the pandemic shift toward increased online sales, this aspect has only compounded as collectors reside across vast distances from one another, frequently connecting through forums and social media, searching for hidden gems and sharing their finds. This community-driven approach has cultivated a thriving marketplace and a sense of camaraderie among enthusiasts who not only seek collection pieces but also enjoy the thrill of networking to share tips, tricks, and anecdotes regarding the game of hunting for valuable coins. It's far more than just a financial investment for many. It's a passion that taps into history, artistry, and personal stories that every coin signifies. The 1995 1-cent also stands at the interface of capitalism and culture, as the coins themselves carry history from every hand that has touched them. Pennies have become a symbol representing the American experience, often passed down through generations, collecting wear and tear, and revealing the patina of time spent in circulation long before they ever become objects of desire for collectors. The 1995 penny finds itself embedded within this context of nostalgia and remembrance, serving as a reminder that even the simplest object holds tales of significance, momentous elections, and changing cultural trends that appeal to both buyers and sellers alike in the numismatic world. Many collectors find themselves intrigued by examining not just the errors but the significance of each coin's history and how society has viewed currency evolution over the decades. As we speak of errors and possibilities, we should touch upon the crucial aspect of grading coins in the collector community, which directly influences their market values. Coins are graded based on their condition, from extremely fine to uncirculated. Less than perfect coins often bear specific characteristics that may decrease their value, while those preserved in near-mint conditions can command astronomical prices at auction. The 1995 1-cent coin falls into this dynamic realm, as the grading system helps define value in the eyes of collectors. Learning how to accurately identify the condition of a coin demands a keen eye and a wealth of knowledge. Collectors often devote hours to studying their cherished coins, employing various tools to determine metrics such as luster, marks, scratches, and overall visual appeal. Once established, these grades can elevate what could be considered merely a regular penny into a valuable piece of history that carries value derived from both its potential for rarity and its unique errors. One essential component of the collector's journey revolves around discovering these little-known details about coins, and the exploration of the 1995 penny offers countless opportunities to educate oneself about not just mint mistakes but about the elements that fuel the thrilling world of numismatics. Engaging in discussions about the 1995 1-cent coin can lead to endless tangents about coin collecting, die errors, historical emergence, and why coins, even when circulating, can be so rich in narrative. This intricate journey often culminates in programs and events where numismatists gather to share their collections, possibly trading coins that they've uncovered or learned about, and the spirit of coin community propels excitement about the unknown future, what they might find next. Thus, each conversation fuels the quest for knowledge and camaraderie in the community, growing connections through a shared enthusiastic appreciation for this age-old hobby. Ultimately, the remarkable ascent of the 1995 1-cent piece serves as a compelling focal point for collectors, investors, and the curious alike. Its ability to transcend its mere face value represents a journey filled with wonder, economic opportunism, and surprise, pushing its seemingly humble exterior into the stratosphere of value due to its error-laden history. Whether driven by dollars and cents, historical fascination, or emotional connection, the allure of coins like the 1995 1 cent motivates a diverse group of individuals to explore niches within the numismatic realm, catalyzing ongoing discussions about the role and significance of coins in American life. This intrinsic excitement encapsulates the unexpected journey that everyday objects can take on, transforming them from mere currency into conduits of inspiration and discovery for both seasoned collectors and casual observers looking to embark on their new adventure in numismatics. As we explore this particular coin further, consider how something so ordinary could be the key to unlock extraordinary narratives, reflecting the multifaceted world of coin collecting, the unpredictable nature of minting, and the history that resides within all of these coins waiting to be found again. Please share your thoughts on the incredible world of coins, and the stories they might tell if only they could speak. Could your pocket change hold treasures of the past, begging for their value to be recognized? The world of numismatics welcomes everyone to join in on the hunt for history, and as we close today, we encourage you to inspect those coins you may have overlooked, as you may just hold the next piece of remarkable history in your hands. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the story of the 1995 1 cent coin, a true testament to how a tiny object can encapsulate so much more than its face value, bursting forth with the potential for monetary value beyond imagination. As you explore the world around you, keep your eyes open for those hidden gems, whether through coin collecting or otherwise, and who knows, perhaps your next discovery could lead you down a path of extraordinary value and history waiting to be unveiled. Until next time, happy collecting, and never stop believing in the power of little things, as they often hold the most immense stories. Engage with us in the comments, share your experiences with coin collecting, any treasures you've unearthed, and let's create a space where we can exchange insights into the captivating world of numismatics together.